Remember the 2016 election? Do you remember the 2020 election? Now, this is just a conversation to have one of the different things that I'm just letting off my mind, in which we can have a more in-depth conversation about, especially now that I see it's with the minority or the so-called African American race, in which they're trying to go ahead and say that their mindset is different now when it comes to who they want to vote for in 2024. What am I really talking about? I'm pretty much talking about Trump. And the thing about it is, I don't want to give my political affiliations or who I think is a better president between Biden or Trump, but I find it a little bit funny that before, a lot of people or certain people had this conversation in which they did not like Trump, would even call certain black people, quote unquote, coons for not liking Trump. I mean, for being in favor of Trump, and then how the whole entire charade or shit show went when it came to the 2020 elections about how these ads used the hypersexualization of so-called black women while also simultaneously downing so-called black men because they started to develop a conscience when it came to their votes being accounted for. Now, the thing about it is this: conversations that's being had, conversations that's being led, will sit up there and tell you that I've been hearing for a while that when it comes to Trump, that more so-called black people is actually willing to want to vote for Trump this election. But what should change the mind of so-called black people wanting to look at Trump in favorability versus Biden? When they did definitely say or use the whole entire pro-black antic to obviously say that Biden was getting the job done and that Biden is more trustworthy, or the fact of the matter, the famous line that they would have to say, pick between two evils, which inherently tells people that even voting for presidents wouldn't matter because both of them is evil in their own way, thus using the crux of racism that was practiced by Trump and Biden, or so allegedly that happened. But this is just a conversation I'm having, just a well thought out video that I wanted to really put on the table, and which I find funny. What is it about Biden? What is it about Trump that made black people want to change their mind? Because it all already started with so-called black men around 2016, 2017, and especially the promise of making America great again, MAGA, which is something that I'll have a conversation on too, and we'll dive really deeper into that conversation later. But otherwise, now give me your thoughts in the comment section. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Peace.